Hey guys, I feel like I have not gone live in the kitchen in such a long time because it's just been so busy. And you guys know with the holidays, it's even busier. Gonna go to Disney Springs tomorrow, do some Christmas shopping and cookie baking, keto cookies actually, maybe some paleo cookies. But, for those who don't know me, my name is Nicole Burgner. Anderson was my maiden name. Is my maiden name, but I am a functional medicine health coach. And so I've got my group you guys can see above. You can click on it if you're not a part, Learn, Dive, Thrive, with periods in between and after. But functional medicine health coach, meaning I help people find health at the root, or rather address health at the root and realize why we're all so chronically ill. But I also work at Animal Kingdom. I prep the diets for the animals, and one of the things that we do feed them are plantains. Does depend on the animal. Yes, but we do feed a lot of our animals a variety of produce. So I was at Animal Kingdom working today. I've been up since 3:45 in the morning, and I work at 5. So now I'm back in the kitchen. But I do that, and I also work at my church as the receptionist. So a lot of hats, if you will, that I wear. But as I'm getting dinner ready, and if you guys are wondering, I'm making fried plantains. These are paleo fried plantains because technically keto is low carb and plantains are nowhere near low carb. There's that ongoing debate of paleo or keto, whole foods or low carb. What are your options? Why choose keto over paleo? Why choose paleo over keto? And I've seen people flip-flop. And I love the benefits that keto offers. In terms of, weight loss, in terms of helping with, if you have things like seizures, young kids, even adults, that's one of the reasons that low carb diets first started. It's because of the benefits that keto diets had on people with seizures. I'm not going to say any medical conditions if I can help it. But, oh my goodness, sorry guys, this plantain is not coming off. With keto, there's a problem, and it's that you're taking all your starches out, right? I've got a bunch of plantain pulp all over me. So you're taking all your starches out, and when we're looking at the body and we're looking at ways to heal, or we're asking, hey, why do I have weight issues? Why can't I drop the weight? Why do I have hormone imbalance? Or why do I have systemic body pain? Typically people think, okay, I just need to change my diet, which is true. But they also think, well, I've got to go keto. I've got to go low carb. But that's not true. It's very different for everyone, first of all. But when it comes to the gut, we need starch. Oh, this is Remy, by the way, if you guys didn't know. If you've not seen Ratatouille, you guys need to go see Ratatouille. Definitely one of my favorite Pixar Disney films. And hopefully a ride in Epcot, because with COVID, the ride was supposed to come out in the summer, but it did not. And so basically you are riding through the kitchen, which is so much fun because, as you guys know, I love to be in the kitchen. It is my haven of sorts. Elise, Remy says hi to you, by the way. Sorry, tangent. When it comes to the gut microbiome, so we have this gut, right? We have this digestive tract. It's outside the body. And we have blood vessels, organs, all of that. That's inside the body. So anytime I talk about the digestive tract, it's outside the body. Everything that is outside the body should stay outside the body, right? And there's this one layer between the inside and the outside part of our body. Oh, my towel just fell. And so what we do is, with all the stress that we have in our lives, whether it be from food, from relationships, from what have you, it causes some leakiness to happen. If you guys don't know what leaky gut is, I'll talk about that more in my group. But causes this leakiness. Now, if we're eating right and we're eating starchy vegetables, right? And again, everyone's different. I'm not saying just go full paleo because maybe you have some health issues that require a more low carb diet. But then maybe you're not addressing all of the health issues that you have. You're not addressing the root cause, rather, right? The source. So when it comes to, I need to put the coconut oil on this. When it comes to paleo, you are feeding these gut microbiome, these microbes that are in your digestive tract And what happens is they actually protect what goes inside the body from what is outside the body, right? They're kind of your henchmen, or your I don't know, give it a term. We are all Disney today, spatula. But they're protecting your body from having inflammation because of what is going in, or rather not going in. So you've got these gut microbes, we'll call them gut bacteria, funguses, different organisms that are protecting that gut layer, that gut divide, if you will. Because once they're gone, your gut lining becomes porous, it becomes weak, okay? And so you got to think, okay, well, I want those good guys there, Nicole. How do I keep them there? And so the way that you keep your gut microbiome strong is by eating starchy vegetables, because what happens is they eat the starch. They produce butyrate. They feed off of butyrate. Can't remember which one. But butyrate is one way to help your gut microbiome to thrive. And so starchy vegetables, starchy foods are really important. But when it comes to keto, you eliminate them. When you think even more extreme, carnivore diet, they feel so good. Oh, I'm healing. My body's doing so well. But when you're eating a carnivore diet, what happens is you're digesting everything up here. And so you have a mess when it comes to your digestive tract, when your gut microbiome, with your gut microbiome, but you're not feeding any of the good or the bad guys. And so what happens is, well, the bad guys go down, but the good guys go down too. And so that's your immune system. I don't know if you guys realize that. So in an ideal world, we want to be eating starchy vegetables, starchy carbohydrates, plant-based, because they're feeding our immune system. They're feeding our body, fueling it so that we can thrive, But we don't live in an ideal world. A lot of us are chronically ill. A lot of us have different health issues. And so what happens is, we react to the starch or to the carbs, to the fruit. We have issues with it. And so you've got to get to the root cause. So keto, paleo, what do I think? I think it really depends on the person. Elise says diabetics. Okay, so is it type 1 or is it type 2 diabetics? Because type 1 is an autoimmune disease, and that's where your beta cells in your pancreas, because you have, I believe, 3 different types of cells in general, alpha, beta, gamma, I think, but your beta cells that produce insulin are attacked and killed off. Sorry, I'm not giving you guys the middle finger. Killed off. And so you can't produce insulin. And that's something that's way different from type 2 diabetes, which typically happens when you are eating the wrong foods, or maybe you have certain toxins in your body that you haven't addressed or haven't learned to address. But a lower carb diet typically does well. However, with keto, you could be cycling carbs in. Everyone does keto so differently, but keto is mostly low carb, and people avoid the starch. So keto done right can be good. And of course, the older you are, typically the more low carb is better. It's what I'm seeing. But with diabetics, it just all depends. I hope that helps. So yeah, paleo, keto, which one's better? It really depends on the body. But overall, in an ideal world, in an ideal situation, with plant-based carbs, it is the better option, because you're feeding your gut bacteria, feeding your gut microbiome. You're not avoiding the foods. When we avoid foods and we focus on, maybe keto coconut. I've seen people who eat so much coconut, their body becomes intolerant to it, and they develop a sensitivity. And so you need to cycle foods in and out, right? You need to rotate them. So that's why it's super important to have variety in your diet. So I will leave you guys with that. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Oh, Camelia, thank you. I want to just impart to you guys what's going on with the body. All of these fad diets, they're great. Why do we have them? And most importantly, what's the root reason as to why we need to go on these diets or need to change it up? Because we should be on a lifestyle change. It shouldn't be the same. Here's the other thing before I do go. So paleo and keto look different for everyone because certain people can't do certain foods. And so I have a friend, she eats peanut butter. She's on her 71st jar this year of peanut butter, and there's no sugar added. And she had, Lyme disease. But she's okay with it. For me, I have to be very careful with peanut butter. There's aflatoxin in it, it's a certain mold. And that's actually not paleo or keto. But the point is, everyone's bodies are different. Our biochemistry is so different. But there's still a way to help to boost the body to attack what is attacking you so that you can help the body to heal. Now my coconut oil is getting hot. I'll throw these in here. Because if you don't, then they're just going to keep pounding you, whether they're toxins or different underlying infections that you don't know about. Can you guys hear that sizzling? Can you see this? There we go. Kind of. Whoop. But you need to make sure you're addressing the root cause. And I was talking to someone today about, while I was on show at Window at Rafiki's Planet watching Animal Kingdom, and they were saying how we will spend so much money, and yesterday too, but we'll spend so much money on things that we care about. Could be cars, could be TVs, could be 10 Christmas trees in your house, whatever it might be. And yet when it comes to our health, we don't spend a lot of money. We don't value it. And the problem with that is if we don't value what we eat, if we don't value like the supplements that our body needs, or even medications, some of us need certain medications, whether it's bioidentical hormone therapy or thyroid medication, while you're figuring out what's going on with your body, or just because you're getting older, because, the body doesn't work as well. That's when it gets older. If you're not supporting your body in that way and supporting the need to take your health into your own hands, really, or listen to the right people, then what happens is, as you age, your body starts to degrade even more, and you're not addressing the root cause. Things stack up, and eventually they'll fall apart. Meaning it could be an autoimmune disease, it could be cancer, it could be some type of brain cognitive disease. And so that's when it gets really expensive. And so doing things like this, changing your diet, modifying what you're eating, looking to the root cause, digging deeper, doing things like my 30-day gut reset or my 5-day sugar detox, which, by the way, guys, if you've not heard, the $20 discount on the 30-day gut reset program that starts January 4th, that ends December 14th. That was a lot of numbers. I'm going to say that again. December 14th, I have a $20 early bird special for my 30-day gut reset. And that starts January 4th. And then same thing for the sugar detox. There's a discount for that. I think it's $5. And that's a 5-day sugar detox that starts December 4th too. But what I do is I talk about, I hope this isn't getting too loud. What I do is I talk about the ins and outs of how to really reset the body to help your body to heal. I'm not claiming that I will heal your body. I'm not a healer, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a practitioner, but I am a functional medicine health coach. And so if you guys need to change up what you're eating, to look deeper and see what is clinging to that weight, I'm saying lose 10 pounds in 30 days or take the program again. If you're trying to figure out why you still feel tired, why your energy is not up, why you're not digesting things well, or you still have to avoid certain foods. I mean, we talk about all of that. So all that being said, I'm going to pop off. I'm going to smash the smithereens out of these plantains, and I'll get more into it in my group later on. So thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll talk soon.